Mike Sports Vibes Balling. Thank you for vibing with me. How's everybody doing, man? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Y'all know the vibes, and I'm gonna start it off like this, man. God bless, be safe, and I hope that you're good. I just hope that you're good. I pray that you are good, and if you're not good, I hope that you get better. You know what I mean? Keep God number one and keep faith. You know what I mean? No matter what you do, God would always be with you. Now, title of the video is "You Can't Handle the Truth that the Sixers will make the playoffs." Hey, listen, man. This is gonna be a fun live. Listen. Just hear me out before you come at me. Hear me out. As a big time Sixer fan, by the way, I cover the Sixers, the Phillies, NBA playoffs, NBA big time breaking news like that Luka trade. We also will cover boxing. So if you're into boxing, I will be covering boxing as well on this channel, but primarily we cover the Sixers and the Phillies. But shout out to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. Sports, salute to you, my guy. Salute to you, my guy. Sixers isn't making. Dang, bro, you try to destroy my vibe, bro. Don't destroy my vibe. But shout out to my guy in the building. But yeah, man, I think the Sixers are gonna make the playoffs. Just hear me out, y'all. I understand why people doubt the Sixers. As a Sixer fan, I know, because I doubt them too sometimes, you know? And I'm not even gonna bring up the health. We already know what the vibes is with that. Let's just talk about the talent. Let's just talk about the talent. Right? We're going to just talk about as if every player is healthy. And I know that's like delusional thinking, but just hear me out. Just hear me out. We're going to talk as if every player is healthy. From Joel Embiid to Jared McCain, right? Or a young point guard. All right, so just think of this lineup right here, y'all. We have Tyrese Maxey at the 2. Healthy Tyrese Maxey. We have a healthy Jared McCain at the 1, right? Now, this is where it gets a little bit spooky. I'm not really sure how this is going to happen. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, that's straight up dog poop. See, this is what I be saying, y'all. Look at this. Straight up dog poop right in the middle of the dang on trail. Right on the trail. But smash that like button if you haven't already. But yeah, this is where it gets a little spooky when it comes to the starting 5. I really feel like VJ Edgecombe might end up starting. Maybe I'm tripping, y'all. Could he be the 3? Would we be too small of a lineup? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do it a few games just to see if it works. But I wouldn't mind seeing him at the 3. He's 6'5", 6'6", maybe. Who knows? 6'6" with sneakers. I don't know. But have VJ Edgecombe at the 3, Paul George at the 4, Joel Embiid at the 5. I don't know. Maybe that's too small. Maybe they have Watford at the 4, PG at the 3, VJ Edgecombe coming off the bench. But I definitely want to have Jared McCain start. Of course, Tyrese Maxey is going to start. So if Jared McCain starts, and then if you have Watford at the 4 or Janai Broom at the 4, we'll see what happens. But the smaller lineup, which I think is realistic, because I honestly think that Nick Nurse likes small lineups. I mean, he had Yabusele at the 5 at one point in the season. You know what I mean? He had him at the 5, right? So if that's the case, I wouldn't be surprised if they had VJ Edgecombe at the 3 and Paul George at the 4, and of course Joel Embiid at the 5. So, but my point is, right, hear me out. That right there, in my opinion, is an athletic, quick team. Besides Joel Embiid, I think Paul George can still move if he's healthy, and I hate saying if, but just think about the athleticism, right? Think about the athleticism when it comes to Jared McCain, when it comes to VJ Edgecombe, when it comes to Tyrese Maxey. Oh my goodness, man. The athleticism on that basketball court is going to be crazy. But my point is this. The reason why the Sixers were so bad is because they wanted to tank. Of course, Joel Embiid wasn't playing, of course. I'm pretty sure Paul George could have came back too. I'm pretty sure Tyrese Maxey could have came back too. But they would have made the playoffs, y'all. They would have been a play-in team if they would have played Tyrese Maxey. There's a deer right here looking at me. Looking right at me, staring me down too. Look, look at that son. Went into the dang woods, staring me down a little bit. I said, what's going on? But I just feel like this team is too talented. Maybe I'm overrating Joel Embiid. Maybe I'm overrating Paul George. Maybe I'm overrating Jared McCain, Tyrese Maxey, and VJ Edgecombe. Maybe I'm overrating the coaching of Nick Nurse. But I just have a feeling this is going to be a fun team to watch. I think this is going to be the athleticism, the defense, because even though my only biggest thing, this is my biggest thing, the only weakness I see on this team, the starting five when we go small. If we have PG at the 4 and we go small and have VJ Edgecombe at the 3, the only weakness is the rebounding aspect. Are we going to be able to rebound? Because that's the key to success when you get to the playoffs, right? It's rebounding the ball. Now, I look at it like this. I think VJ Edgecombe is an underrated rebounder for his size. And I feel like if you was to say to VJ Edgecombe, listen, I need you to get them dang rebounds and just play solid defense. Don't really worry about, let the offense come to you. Don't really worry about scoring because we have Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, and Joel Embiid and Paul George doing what they do. I can see VJ Edgecombe averaging between 6 and 8 rebounds a game. Maybe I'm tripping. Make sure y'all hit that like button, double tap the screen, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Title of the video is, You Can't Handle the Truth. The Sixers will make the playoffs this season. They can't handle the truth, y'all. And I ain't worrying about the health because I'm being optimistic. I'm talking as if everybody's healthy. But I think VJ Edgecombe could be that guy that can get you between 6 and 8 rebounds a game, even at his height. 6'5", 6'6" on a good day. I think he can get you those 6 to 8 rebounds. You know what I mean? But I just have so much confidence in Jared McCain and what Jared McCain can do for this offense. I think people forget, before Jared McCain got hurt, he was unbelievable. Let me get to the comments real quick. The truth is, the 76ers, Jordan hurt. Man, we ain't worried about none of that, bro. Edwards and Broom hurt. No. 76ers, they're lying. Nah, ain't happening, bro. We're going to make the playoffs this year. But, what was I saying? When it comes to getting back to like Jared McCain, before that man got hurt, Jared McCain was a straight up dog, y'all. Y'all remember what Jared McCain was doing before he got hurt his rookie season? He was getting 30-piece nuggets every game almost, bro. Very good facilitator. Very good at beating dudes off the dribble, creating his own offense and making the offense flow a lot better on the team because he's an underrated facilitator, an underrated passer. Very good passer, actually. Right? So I just think Jared McCain is the key, man. I understand he's a second-year player. Of course, you're going to see Tyrese Maxey do his thing. But Jared McCain, I'm looking forward to seeing Jared McCain this upcoming season. Of course, I'm looking forward to seeing Joel Embiid. But I just feel like people can't handle the truth because they're going to act so surprised. This is what's going to happen, y'all. Hear me out. Because they can't handle the truth that the Sixers will make the playoffs. They're going to be so surprised, right? When the Sixers are one of the best teams after the first 25 games of the NBA season, people are going to be like, oh, well, they're going to act surprised, right? They'll be, oh, well, the Sixers are surprisingly good. Blah, blah, blah. Man, you know what it is, man. We're not going to get into why. We're not going to even get into it. But as a Sixer fan, I know what this team is capable of. It's about doing it. It's about doing it. It's either do it or just be quiet and go home. Because I'm tired of feeling like we have all this talent and we can never do anything. And then you got teams that have less talent and make it to the NBA Finals, like the Miami Heat when they had Jimmy Butler, but they have great coaching. So, optimistically speaking, maybe delusional speaking, right here, Sixers are 100% healthy. They can't handle the truth that the Sixers will be a playoff team. I truly feel like that. And honestly speaking, I'm pretty sure a lot of Sixer fans don't even feel like they're going to be a playoff team. But a lot of people are going to hop back on the bandwagon once the season starts. And they see how good Joel and everybody plays. It's just, the thing about it is, I want the ball to flow around. I don't want it to stay in one spot. I don't want Joel Embiid to have to score so many points. I don't want Paul George to have to score so many points. I want it to be a more even offense, meaning I need everybody to get even shots almost. Not 30 shots for one player, 20 shots for another player, and the other few players that get minutes get like 5 shots each. Like, no. You're more dangerous as a team when you have multiple players that can get double-figure points. But that's all I really got to say, y'all, man. Shout out to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. They can't handle the truth that the Sixers will make the playoffs. They don't want to believe it. But everybody's going to witness it. And I can't wait. And I hope the Sixers even prove me wrong, because I got some doubts myself. But I understand the talent that's on the team. The Sixers got a lot of talent. Know what I mean? I can't. Talent can only get you so far, though. Mental drive, talent could get you to the mountaintop. We're going to see what happens this upcoming season. I do think the Sixers are a sleeping giant ready to wake up. And when when they finally figure out that, the Sixers are the real deal, when they start beating these top teams, like say for instance, they go through a stretch where they beat the top teams in the East, right? They beat a couple of the top teams in the West. Say they go and beat the Nuggets. Say they go beat the Thunder. Say they go beat some of these teams in the West that are really good, right? And they come back to the East Coast. They beat like I think the Hawks are going to be good. Say they beat the Detroit Pistons. They beat who else is a good team in the East, man? Maybe the Bucks. I don't know. The Magic, the Cavs. Once they beat those type of teams, then what? People are going to be like, oh, wow, the Sixers have arrived. Know what I mean? What's going on, Devin? How you doing, brother, man? Appreciate you vibing with me, man. I'm just talking about the Sixers right now and pretty much saying, like, people can't handle the truth that the Sixers will make the playoffs. And I know I sound delusional right now. I know I do, but it is what it is. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. As always, God bless and be safe. Leave in the comments below. Let me know how you feel. How delusional am I to feel that the Sixers will make the playoffs this upcoming season? Or do you see where I'm going with it? The talent is there. The talent is there on this team. But could it be unlocked? The unlocked potential to reach the mountaintop and get to where we need to be. Can they get there? And that's the playoffs. That's the Eastern Conference Finals. That's the NBA Finals. Can they get there? Can the talent be unlocked? Can Nick Nurse put the players in the right positions to be successful? Can he do it? I don't know. We're going to see. But I'm getting off. Have a wonderful day. And as always, peace.